What we're seeing in Nigeria today is part of that story. It's a tragedy that we are watching. It's a tragedy that we are all witnessing, because as we see things falling apart, the pressure this time is not foreign colonialism, forgive me. The pressure instead is corruption and violence and attempts at control. And that's why I totally agree with my honourable friend, the member for Edmonton. We need to call out the corruption. We need to use the powers that we have in this country to stop those who are profiting from the wealth of that great nation and hiding it here. Now, some people will remember when General Gowon left Nigeria with half the central bank, so it is said, and moved to London. We know that today, even now, in this great city of ours, there are, sadly, some people who have taken from the Nigerian people and hidden their ill-gotten gains here. We know that our banks, sadly, have been used for that profit and for that illegal transfer of assets. And that means that the UK is in an almost unique position in being able to actually do something to really exert pressure on those who have robbed the Nigerian people.
Yeah, hello wonderful people, viewers and subscribers all over the world. Like from what you saw from the beginning of this video, the parliamentarian, the British MP who made a very strong allegation that the former head of state of Nigeria, General Yakubu Gowon, stole half of Nigeria's central bank fund. And it has been trending. We published it here already. Recently, Gowon, through an audio interview from Channels Television, responded to that. And I want you to listen to it, because so I don't want to insinuate anything. I want you to listen to the response of Yakubu Gowon to that allegation, and I'll be right back for us to dissect it.
Well, it is certainly surprised and rarely disappointed that a British parliamentarian could make such statement which, without checking the facts, of what he was saying. And I honestly was disappointed that such a remark is made. However, the record of my service to the nation is there for everybody to see, and even the British government itself. And I don't know why somebody got the information he got to make such a very ridiculous statement. So I'm disappointed with that one, and I hope the British authority would really do something to really bring such a parliamentarian to order to check his facts before he makes such allegation, because it is more or less an insult to the leadership of Nigeria, and certainly an insult to me to say that it's something of the sort. To take half of the Nigerian central bank, and of course I took it to London. I must have probably put it in a British bank, so he should check all the British bank to see whether any such thing happened. And you will be surprised that I was not had for money laundering, the problem that they are all against today.
Lastly, General, thank you so much for that. This isn't the first time. I remember the former Conservative Prime Minister, David Cameron, was caught making some pretty untoward remarks off camera. Do you think it's a high time Nigerians in Nigeria and in the diaspora start calling the British government to account when they are making such outlandish statements?
Now, they would have received such information, might be from, from somebody. And if that is the case, I think, we deprecate, such action by such honorable people. We should also really call the informants of those who they got the information from, which I believe would have been probably Nigerians themselves.
So you do believe that this information is being spread by fellow Nigerians?
Well, let him say it himself.
Yes, let's await. Right. Let's await him saying that. Just very lastly, General, did you watch the debate? How did you hear about some of these statements? I'm sure
it's from social media. That we got it from some of this video clips, which usually it said it is from social media. Yeah. So that it is.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye, sir.
Thank you.
Now, you've heard him, huh? Good. Wonderful. You know, it is a normal phenomenon or something we see or witness every time you accuse someone of stealing. Whether innocent or guilty, we'll always pledge that he is innocent and not guilty. Even in court, we see that. And so I'm not surprised that Gowon, took the position of saying that it's an embarrassment, it's an insult to his person and to Nigeria, Nigeria. It is embarrassed by corruption. Anyway, that's aside. Now, Gowon, if you listen to him attentively, from the tone of his voice, you will sense insincerity. That's my personal opinion. Yes. He is not seriously angry that he's being accused wrongfully. Yes. Because if you just allege that I stole money in that magnitude, or I committed a serious offense, I'll be so angry. In fact, I will not end at that. I will initiate a court proceeding to claim damages, or to get justice, or to bring the person that made that allegation to book. But I tell you, it will never happen. Do you know why? I know you know the obvious. And I want to remind them, go on respectfully. I like to respect elders, despite the fact it is on record that you connived, the Nigerian state under your leadership connived with the British authority to unleash a war of genocidal war, against the Biafran people. It's a known history. But I want to remind you that many of those people who prosecuted that war and supported you, they are no longer in the corridors of power, and many of them have already joined their ancestors. All right? So when you look at these young people who are digging deep into some of the facts and what happened in the past, what their fathers and their predecessors did in Africa, some of them are being remorseful. I must remind you that it is no longer business as usual, okay? And if that allegation is false, we want you to initiate a court proceeding. Sue the person, sue that parliamentarian, sue him, because I must rest assure you that people like the MPs in the UK and some of these countries, they're not just like the ones you see here at National Assembly carrying Ghana must go, all right? And before somebody will make such serious allegation, they must have had something at hand to prove their case. It's just an advice, okay? While at the right time, whatever happened, the genocide committed against the Biafran people and the crime committed against Nigerians in general must be accounted for, here on earth and here after life. That is all my contribution. You can drop your own opinion with respect to this video and to my submission. I'd like to get your own opinion. Here we speak freely because we are born free, and this is some of the things we do. We are here to give the people a voice, and it's our responsibility, okay, to do that. Let everybody bear your mind open. Drop your comment. Let's get your opinion regarding this very incident. I'm signing out. I still remain Accusation Peters. Please subscribe, like, and share. This platform is where we tell you the truth without missing a word. Stay safe.